It is incredible what is going on in the stock market this week between the Reddit community and the short sellers on stocks like AMC and GameStop. It is a pure battle between smart money and dumb money. Being a retail investor makes me part of the dumb money community, but I am not buying any of those stocks. I'm focused on long-term growth. And here are the 5 stocks that I am buying going into 2021. I currently own all 5 of these stocks and I continue to add. I own about a dozen or so stocks, and the top 3 stocks make up about 50% of my portfolio. I know it's very heavily concentrated, and I'm sharing my experience for information only. This is not a financial advice. Hey, what is up you guys? My name is Imon here with Money Host, where I talk about investing in the stock market and real estate. Today in this video, I'll share 5 of my high conviction stocks that I own, and if you like this kind of content, please feel free to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get started. So the very first stock on my list is Apple. Apple is currently the largest publicly traded company with market value of $2.3 trillion. Apple has been dominating the consumer gadget and services business. Apple had a massive 79% return in 2020. And I really believe they'll continue this exponential growth going into 2021. It's not just the iPhone 12 selling like crazy. It's their entire product line that is doing really well. Apple just reported the best quarter ever. Apple had a $111 billion sales in the fourth quarter of 2020. Apple is expecting to sell 96 million units of iPhone for the first half of 2021. The iPhone 12 has an amazing camera and 5G connectivity. And the 5G device cycle is just getting started. So I really believe Apple will continue this super cycle event and sell these iPhone 12s like hotcakes. More importantly, Apple has over 1.5 billion active users between the iPhone, iPad, and the Mac, and so on. And all these users have one thing in common. They all are able to make purchases on their device for either through the app purchase or buying new apps, or the iTunes, music, and so on. So Apple is generating a substantial amount of revenue through the services business. And for all those reasons, I really believe Apple will continue to thrive and become the first trillion-dollar business just a couple years from now. And for all those reasons, I'll continue to buy Apple and hold Apple for the long term. So the next stock on my list is Amazon. Yes, it's another massive big tech company with very deep pockets. Amazon is a tech behemoth. Most people know Amazon for their online shopping portal, but they are in tech, media, auto, and AI space. And I really believe Amazon is currently shaping itself up to be a major player in the EV and autonomous driving space. Not only is Amazon the backbone of online shopping, but Amazon has a huge tech business, AWS. AWS has over 175 cloud computing products, and 57% of Amazon's operating income came from AWS in the third quarter of 2020. And the cloud computing is just getting started, and more companies will continue to move to the cloud and use the AWS services. Now let's talk about Amazon's recent acquisition in the EV and autonomous driving space. Amazon has the largest fleet in the world for the Amazon deliveries. They have 30,000 delivery vans and another 20,000 trailers. But there is 2 major problems with this existing fleet. Problem 1 is that their entire fleet is running on fossil fuel, which is burning through billions of dollars per year. And 2, none of these 50,000 vehicles is driving themselves. So these are the 2 massive challenges Amazon is actively working on. Amazon has been investing heavily in the EV and autonomous driving space to tackle these 2 problems, which will ultimately save them billions of dollars per year. In 2020, Amazon invested billions of dollars in EV and autonomous driving startups. They invested billions of dollars in companies like Rivian, Zoox, and Aurora. All this company makes EV or the autonomous driving capability software that can be slapped onto their existing delivery vans. So if you track all the breadcrumbs Amazon is leaving, you can see where they're going. Not only they're trying to solve their delivery vehicle problem, but potentially they can come up with their own EVs with autonomous driving capabilities and have a robotaxi of their own someday and be able to compete with someone like Tesla. So for all those reasons, Amazon is my second largest position after Tesla, and I will continue to hold Amazon for very long term. And the next stock on my list is Tesla. Tesla has electrified the stock market in 2020. Just a few years ago, many were questioning if Tesla can even survive, if Tesla is even real. Not only did Tesla thrive in 2020, Tesla stock returned over 700% in 2020 and made a lot of people a lot of money. But now the question is, can Tesla continue its uptrend? That's an $800 billion question that no one knows. But I personally believe EV is just getting started, and EVs are the future of autos. Tesla is not a typical car company. Tesla is a vertically integrated tech company who happens to make auto, solar panels, batteries, and a future energy company. EV, autonomous driving, and robotaxi are the future, and Tesla is at least a miles ahead of its next competitor. In 2020, Tesla started producing the Model Y, and Tesla is currently working on the Texas Gigafactory to produce the Cybertrucks. And Tesla potentially has another vehicle coming, maybe the Model 2, which is probably the 20,000 vehicle they're working on. And EVs are just getting started. Tesla stock recently dropped by about $100, and I really believe this is the healthy break the stock needs. And for all those reasons, Tesla is my largest position, and I will continue to hold. And the next stock on my list is Teladoc Health, which is a virtual healthcare company providing healthcare over the Teladoc app. It's basically having doctors on demand. You can see a doctor whenever you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Teladoc has been around for a while, since 2015, but in this pandemic, who wants to go see a doctor? If you think about it, we shop, work, school and colleges, everything is online. Why not see your doctor online? And I really believe that's the future of healthcare. Teladoc was already doing great, but the pandemic turbocharged the company's momentum. Teladoc's virtual visit have skyrocketed, and they're expected to do $1.1 billion in revenue in 2020. That's a 50% up from their 2019 revenue. Teladoc provided over 10.6 virtual visits in 2020. That's just a small fraction of the population. Now imagine what this company can do 5 years from now. And the technology is the core of everything Teladoc is doing. It's basically a tech company, happens to be in the healthcare space. I really think this company will continue to thrive, and for all those reasons, I'll continue to add to my Teladoc position and hold this for a very long term. And the fifth stock on my list is actually an ETF called ARK Genomic Revolution by Cathie Wood at ARK Invest, and the ticker symbol is ARKG. Cathie Wood is known as one of the best money managers for the last several years in a row. I personally don't know much about the healthcare space, but I really like what the healthcare and biotech companies are doing. So for all those things, I rather rely on Cathie Wood, someone who has an amazing track record for the last 5 years. ARKG had an amazing run, to over 200% run in 2020. How many other ETF actually has returned that kind of money? And for all those reasons, I think ARKG will continue to thrive and outperform the market in the long term. It may be volatile in the short term, but it would outperform the market in the long term. So I'll continue to hold and buy into ARKG with every opportunity I get. I hope you guys liked the video. Please feel free to smash the like button if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel as this is a brand new channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Artificial intelligence.